Keith continues struggling with his tie today. Fortunately,
yes.
not struggling with the forecast.
No, I don't think so. We'll find out tomorrow.
Well, we will find out tomorrow.
Yeah, this storm it's not a huge deal, but it's enough, and people are going to work. And
the timing of it is significant too, right?
I actually think it's going to be hard for school districts because I would not recommend not having school. But it will also probably be snowing pretty good at 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Which
so
is
we'll take a look at
key
that.
travel time.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough one there. High temperatures today about freezing. Our average high is 32. I guessed that before. Looked it up, and it turns out that's what it is. 19 in Rangeley, 22 in Greenville. Here's our next storm. So it's really elongated, and unlike the last couple of storms, it's not going to be an inside runner. Notice, though, how much cold air is across the central part of the country. And you say, well, this is not a temperature map. How can I notice that? Well, it's snowing in North Louisiana, so that's one way to figure out how cold it is and how far south some of that cold air has moved in. Now, the thing that kind of changed a little over the last 24 to 36 hours is this storm got a little bit farther west and a little bit more amped up. So it's not going to be a huge storm, but while it was looking like maybe an inch or two, that has changed into a bigger storm as this now turns into a closed off low just offshore here on Tuesday. So it's kind of like a baby nor'easter. The winds will be out of the northeast, but the winds won't be that strong, and the storm isn't that strong, but the position is technically kind of in that same ballpark. And you can see the snow is back over the state by tomorrow afternoon. So how that plays out on an hour-by-hour level is that tonight is quiet and cold. Temperatures drop down to the teens, some single digits even below zero into Aroostook County. But you'll notice 9 a.m. tomorrow, this might be a little slow, but 8, 9 a.m. tomorrow morning, there's not a whole lot going on, but it quickly fills in the mid-morning hours through about noon. And as I mentioned, by 2 o'clock, a lot of the state is seeing moderate bands of snow, and that just amps up through the evening commute. So I think, in a way, this is one of the tougher situations where people will go to work or school and then they try to come home and it's snowing pretty hard. And I think for the most part, this is an all snow event. There could be a little mixing right into the mid-coast, into the islands here of down East Maine, but the rest of us stay snow, and that continues into the early evening, and then it moves out around midnight and temperatures fall quickly. This snow, turns out, will keep for a little while. That's something new for us. So let me defend this comically uniform map. There's a little bit more moisture along the coastline, but the snow ratio, so the amount of snow you're going to get out of liquid, should be lower than it is in the mountains and foothills where there'll be less moisture. So I think that all just evens out. And at some point you can just get too cute, like 4 to 6, 2 to 4, 3 to 6 will cover pretty much everyone in the state. It'll be lighter, fluffier here, and a little bit more kind of normal consistency snow along the coastline. It's cold a few days after that. Watching that storm on Friday, starting to feel more confident that it will miss us. But ooh, it is going to be chilly this weekend. Legitimately cold. We haven't had a lot of that. I am planning on taking a trip to Montreal, which is going to be lovely this time of the year. Even no matter where you are, it's going to be single digits overnight. There will be some below zero spots, and you know who you are, Jackman and into Rangeley on Saturday and Sunday morning. So we will keep this snow, it looks like, for a while, and we will not do another inside runner this week, which by itself is a victory.
Yeah. Okay, this is encouraging.
Yeah.
Turn to the corner here.
Yeah,
Great news, Keith. Thank you.